Hello, everybody. Welcome back here to the Mana Vault. Hopefully, everybody's doing okay with their quarantine woes. Today, we have 2 boxes of Ikoria Collector boosters that we're going to open up. So, without any further ado, let's just get into this and see what we can find here today. I'm going to be honest with you guys. With everything that's going on, I don't really know how these packs are laid out very well, so that's going to be kind of a learning process for us all. So let's go ahead and get into it. Alright, looks like we got this token. Is that the back? There's the token at the front now? Okay. Looks like the token is at the front now. Got a Kraken, still double-sided. Human. Probably won't go through the tokens too much, but I wanted to go through it on that first pack. Alright, looks like some commons, Whisper Squad, Humble Naturalist, Thornwood Falls, Blitz Leech. First card with the mutate ability, the Huntmaster Liger. Got a Swallow Hole. Looks like we got commons and uncommons kind of mixed. For this ancillary slot, it looks like we still have ancillary slots. Like I said, I'm kind of not really sure what exactly we're dealing with here. We got the Cartographer's Hawk. This is a card from one of the commander sets. You'll notice that we have a different set symbol. So if I look, you can see that there's a different set symbol here. So this is released alongside Ikoria. So they went ahead and threw in some commander cards for us. So we got the Hawk. We have an extended art of Yadaro. Not the Godzilla version, but the original card frame. We got a foil extended Yorion. That's pretty cool. I know this is starting to see a lot of play, especially in standard. Even in formats like Modern Pioneer. This card's really cool. Really nice here in the extended foil. We got the comic book style Porky Parrot here. Looks like a comic book style Vulpikeet. Ooh. A Zagoth Triome. So we got the comic book style Tri-Land here. I really want to see one of these in foil. So hopefully we open one of those today. Looks like we have a Godzilla Gigan Cyberclaw. This is Garuda. This was making a lot of waves back when it first came out in standard. It's an interesting card for the combo decks, but it's kind of lackluster. I mean, it works really well when it goes off, but if you can stop it, the deck doesn't really do anything. It's a cool card, though. And then we have a foil Dreamtail Heron comic book version. So this is it's definitely cool to see these. I've been playing on Arena, so I haven't really had a chance to see what these look like, and in person they look very cool. So it took a little bit longer on that first pack. We'll probably go through the commons and uncommons and just kind of go to the good stuff on the rest of these packs. Looks like it's a human, so it's probably a human and then a different token on the other side each time. Just go through these commons rather quickly. We got our commander card, Dredge the Mire. The Mythos of Aluna is our extended art rare. We get a foil extended Mythos of Snapdax right behind it, so 2 Mythos in a row. The comic book Cloud Piercer, comic book Trumpeting Gnar. We get the comic book Dirge Bat here. There is a Godzilla version of this one as well called Batra. But get the comic book. Get the Baby Godzilla. This is a good card for those mutate decks when you're in draft. And we get a foil Regal Leosaur. The comic book version, obviously. So these things are definitely interesting. I really like the fact that it just says mutate. When you look at the regular version of these cards, instead of just saying mutate, there's like 3 lines of rules text that explain how mutating works. And once you have a grasp on it, it's nice to just see the word mutate rather than all the text there. We'll just keep going through. Here we can see an example of that. This is one of the mutate cards that I was talking about, and you can see that it says mutate, and there's also like an entire line of like 4 lines of text explaining how mutate works. Card Daring Fiendbonder. Frondlin Felidar is our extended art rare. Foil Lutri, I know this caused a lot of concerns and got banned out of Commander the day that it was spoiled, basically. So Unfortunately, not going to see any play there, but still a cool card. Chittering Harvester is a comic book card. Another Cloud Piercer. Gem Raiser, the comic book version. This one also has a Godzilla version. Angarius or whatever it is. These comic book cards, I remember seeing them back when they were spoiled, but seeing them in person is pretty cool. They're definitely cool to see. Ooh, we get a Mothra is our Godzilla card. Definitely a good one. Luminous Brood Moth. Some of these cards, you kind of know them by the regular name. Some I feel like you know by the Godzilla name. This is definitely one that I generally refer to as Mothra. Ooh, that looks really nice. We got a foil Nethroi Apex of Death. This is the comic book version, full art foil there. This card looks very nice, and hopefully that gets conveyed on this video pretty well. That card is sweet. It's an interesting card. Whenever you mutate, you get to reanimate any number of creatures with total power 10 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield, so that's pretty cool. Again, we're just going to go through the commons relatively quick. Nothing too exciting. It's just foil commons and uncommons. Commander card, we got Helden. He partners with Paco. Interesting cards. Lava Brink Venture is our extended rare. We get another Nethroi, and just to compare these real quick, this one's a foil Nethroi, and this is also a foil Nethroi. Like, you can see there's a massive difference in how these cards look. I would much prefer to have this in my deck than this. I mean, this card's good, but the full art, the comic book version there is really nice. Porky Parrot, Migratory Greathorn. We get the Ketria Triumph, so another Tricycle land. We get a foil Godzilla here, the Primeval Champion. And our last card is a foil Glowstone Recluse. Sorry about my piles, I'm just kind of putting them down randomly. I know some people are OCD and want everything in their particular spot, but I don't really know what these slots are, so I wasn't really prepared to make piles. Then just kind of go through these commons and uncommons. Commander card is Trin, Champion of Freedom. This is the only way you can actually get the non-foil version of these commander cards. These are all foil inside of the actual decks. So if you want a non-foil version, you have to get them out of these collector boosters. Extended art is Song of Creation. It's a very interesting card. Allows you to kind of combo off whenever you play any spell. You draw 2 cards. Foil Ozolith. That's very nice. Migratory Greathorn, Huntmaster Liger, and we get a mythic. We get Snapdax, Apex of Hunger, or Apex of the Hunt, I should say. So we get the comic book version of this card here. Behind that, our Godzilla card is another mythic. We get Rodon, Titan of Winged Fury, also known as Vadrock, Apex of Thunder. Interesting card. Whenever you mutate, you basically get to cast instant or sorcery CMC 3 or less for free. And foil Dreamtail Heron comic book behind that. These cards are very cool to look at. I just love the art on these comic book versions and these Godzilla versions. I know some people aren't interested in it, but I didn't think I would be, but seeing them in person, they look really nice, and the art just kind of goes out to the ends very, very well. Alright, our commander card is Eon Frolicker. Extended, Unpredictable Cyclone, not very good. Got a foil Sea Dasher Octopus. It's definitely a fun card in limited, not sure how it is in any constructed format. But you basically just pay 2 mana at instant speed to mutate it onto something. And then whenever that creature deals combat damage to a player, you get to draw a card. We get a Cloud Piercer and a Pouncing Shore Shark. Behind that, we have the Savai Triome. So we've already gotten 3 of the Triomes, the Tricycle lands here. I really like the comic book versions of these. Behind that, we have a Godzilla version of King Caesar, the Huntmaster Liger, I should say. And the final card is Archaeopelagor, comic book foil there. Catbird. All right. Avenging Hunt Bonder is our commander card. We got Titan's Nest as our extended art rare. Foil extended art rare, we got Ruinous Ultimatum. It's kind of really cool that they brought the ultimatums back all the way back from Alara. I think it was Shards of Alara that it was originally in. Instead of getting the shards, we get the wedges now. So it's cool to see them complete the cycle. We got a Pouncing Shore Shark, a Lord Dracus, Sea Dasher Octopus. This time it's actually like the comic book version though, so that's pretty cool. We opened the King Caesar in the previous pack. This time we open another one, but this time it's foil. And then behind that we have the Majestic Ikoria. Not really sure what the prices of these cards are very much. I haven't been paying a ton of attention to the market lately like I normally do. The quarantine and the stuff has us kind of looking at things a little bit differently here. But hopefully we have fun with this video here. The commander cards, Flawless Maneuver. This is part of that new cycle of cards that you can play for free as long as you control a commander. So that'd be really nice if we open the blue one. It's currently like 40-50 bucks. Even this one I think is still going for like 20 bucks. So definitely a cool card. Mythos of Nethroi is our extended art. Labyrinth Raptor is our foil rare. Majestic Ikoria, Vulpikeet. And we got a Brokos, Apex of Forever. The comic book version. Very nice looking. You can mutate it from your graveyard, so that's cool. So you can kind of keep on reusing them. And we got a Space Godzilla Death. Speaking of, we got our Death. These things, back when it was first announced, were selling for... There was sold listings of like $300 for this thing. They're down to like 18 bucks right now. They're probably going to keep dropping. It'll probably be 5 to 10 bucks. But it's still definitely interesting, especially with the situation and everything. This might be sought after in years to come. Who knows? And then behind that, we have a foil Cavern Whisperer. So definitely the uncommon that you want to open out of the Godzilla cards, because it's Death. And the controversy behind it and how it's being, the name was changed to Void, or I don't even remember what it was changed to, because nobody really cares about what it was changed to, I guess. Another one of the cards that you can cast for free as long as you control a commander. Companion is our extended art rare. We got Gigantha in this case. Another companion behind it. This one's Zerda in foil. Not extended art though. We got a Dreamtail Heron, Archaeopelagor, and we got Luca. So we got our first Planeswalker of the box. This one is the red one. It basically polymorphs for his minus. It's definitely a fun card. In standard, you might not like it because they always get an Agent of Treachery out and take your stuff. Another Godzilla Primeval Champion, the Titanith Rex, and a foil Cloudpiercer. We got 3 more packs in this box, and then we'll get into the next box after that. Again, commons and uncommons, just kind of going through them. Omnisci is pretty good. Another commander card. I guess they're always commander cards in this case. The ancillary slot always changes from each set. Another companion, we got Obosh is our extended art. A foiled Dirge Bat. Cavern Whisperer, Dreamtail Heron, Cub Warden. And a foil Baby Godzilla. And a foil Porky Parrot. Couple more packs. Got Karuga. Played in those like Fires of Invention decks, the Jeskai Fires decks normally right now as a companion. A foiled General Kudro, definitely a good card for the humans decks out there. It's a human lord, so it's pretty cool. You got a Vulpikeet, a Glowstone Recluse, another Gemraiser. Ooh, I know that this one's expensive. We got the Ghidorah, King of the Cosmos, also known as Aluna, Apex of Wishes. We got the Godzilla foil version of this card. I think I was looking earlier today. Obviously, prices can drop. It was still around $40 though for this card, so it's definitely cool. And the 40 might have been for the non-foil. I don't actually recall. So this might be worth more than 40. I don't remember at this point. Behind that, we have a Migratory Greathorn. But definitely that Ghidorah, King of the Cosmos, is a good pull here. Very excited about that one. Got a cat token. See our commons and uncommons. Shiny Impetus. I think that's our first non-rare / mythic out of this slot. Mythos of Brokos. Just a regular foil Savai Triome. So we got a foil Tricycle Land, but it's not the comic book version like I was hoping for. Lord Dracus, Cavern Whisperer, and another Triome. So we got another Tricycle Land here. Comic book version, not foil. Dorat, the Perfect Pet. Interestingly enough, this is actually in one of the top vintage decks right now. A little 2-mana 1/1 is tearing up vintage right now. And then behind that, Insatiable Hemophage foil. So that was box 1. Go ahead and move these cards off to the side here, and we'll go ahead and get into box 2 just as shortly. Just kind of throwing everything around. Dive right into box 2. Move the packs up. Maybe I can try to do the piles a little bit better on this box now that I have a better feel. Alright, our commander card. We got Shark Typhoon as our extended art rare. Foil rare is Yadaro. And then we have, I think it's always 2 commons or uncommons of these comic book version cards. And then there's a rare comic book version behind that, rare or mythic. Got another Ghidorah, King of the Cosmos, in the Godzilla frame here, obviously. If I'm calling it that, it's the Godzilla frame. A Luna. And a foil Dreamtail Heron. Alright, our commander card is Kazur, Ruthless Stalker, has partner with Ukima, Stalking Shadow. Extended art rare is Hunted Nightmare. Our foil rare, in this case, is an extended art rare. We have Zerda, the Dawnmaker, or Dawnwaker. This is the companion card. We opened in the last box in foil, but it wasn't the extended art, so now we have an extended art version of it. We have our comic book cards. Ooh, I haven't seen this one yet. This is the Everquill Phoenix. Very nice looking. Behind that, we have BioQuartz Space Godzilla as our Godzilla frame. And then behind that, we have our foil comic book card. In this case, Necropanther. So I think I've pretty much figured out how these packs are laid out by now. You start out with some number of commons and uncommons. I haven't really been keeping track to see how many it is. So we have our commons and uncommons. After that, you get your commander card. In this case, we have the Obscuring Haze. It's the fog that you can cast for free if you have your commander. We have our extended art rare. Behind that, we have a foil rare. Whether it's extended or not, it could be a mythic, obviously. We have a Yorion. We opened one of these in the previous box, but it was the extended art. So we opened 2 companions back to back that we opened in the previous box. This time the Yorion's not extended art, and the Zerda is, whereas in the last box it was kind of flipped. So then you get 2 of the commons or uncommons of the comic books, and then you open a rare or mythic comic book. In this case, we get another Everquill Phoenix, same one that we just got in the previous pack. After that, you get the Godzilla card. This could be foil or not foil. Again, tearing up vintage. Oh, there we go. Oh no, it's kind of bent. You guys see that? Yeah, in the top left corner here. Maybe Wizards will help me out. Because this thing is very nice other than this corner up here. It's unfortunate. But we got the Jeskai Tricycle Land in the comic book foil version. I was hoping to open one of these, and of course it's bent. So we'll see. Maybe Wizards will help us out, especially since it's on camera. Move right along though. Alright, we got our commons. I don't know if anybody even really cares about these. That's not really the point of these packs, is it? We got our commander card. Death's Oasis is our extended rare. Our foil rare, also Death's Oasis. Cloud Piercer, Glowstone Recluse, and a Dirge Bat. Another Space Godzilla Death. So we're 2 for 2 on. I don't know if that's a good thing. Maybe not in the real world, but in these packs, it's probably a good thing. And then a foil Parcel Beast. Oh, there we go. Commander card of Fierce Guardianship. I was talking about this earlier. It's a 3-mana counterspell, but if you have your commander, you don't have to pay its mana cost, so it's a free counterspell. It's basically just negate. But this thing, at one point where the lowest listings were like $70, they've fallen down to about $40-50, I think, by now. But I can see this card being very expensive once the supply kind of runs out on this card. Dranith Magistrate as our extended art. This card, very bad in draft, except for when you randomly get to hose your opponents for playing a companion. But it's very funny in Commander. It makes it so that your opponents can't play their commander. Foil rare, Offspring's Revenge. We got Greathorn and Eliasaur. And behind that, we got Vivian. We got the comic book version of Vivian, so that's very nice. Very cool looking. We got Luca in the previous box, and now we got a Vivian. Maybe we'll get an Narset to finish out the cycle. King Caesar, foil. And a foil Regal Leosaur. This is that Dorak card, but the not Godzilla version of it, so just Sprite Dragon. Nesting Grounds is our commander card. Extended art is Extinction Event with another Extinction Event. So we've done that twice now. This time it's extended full art foil, but another Extinction Event behind the Extinction Event, similar to our Death's Oasis situation earlier. Migratory Greathorn, Pouncing Shore Shark, and a Snapdax. We opened one of these in the previous box. Ooh, it looks very nice. A foil Garuda, but I should say Gigan in this case. Foil Gigan, Cyberclaw Terror. And behind that, we got the Vulpikeet. Halfway through the second box here. Ooh, Zenith Flare. Everybody loves this card, right? I don't think there's a single person that has ever lost to this card. If I'm wrong, feel free to let me know in the comment section, but I don't think anybody's ever lost to a Zenith Flare in Standard or Limited. We got Ravenous Gigantotherium. I don't even know why I tried to pronounce that. From Commander. We got General Kudro as our extended art, mythic in this case. Behind that, we got Kogla the Titan Ape, foil extended art. Cavern Whisperer, Insatiable Hemophage, and a Cub Warden is the rare. A foil Baby Godzilla, and a foil Everquill Phoenix. all the copper coats. Umori, the collector, is our extended art rare. We got another extended art foil. This time Obosh, the Prey Piercer. So 2 companions in that pack. Chittering Harvester, Dreamtail Heron. And Illuna, Apex of Wishes. The comic book version, not the Godzilla version. Behind that, we got a foil Godzilla Primeval Champion. And a foil Pouncing Shore Shark. We got the Sharknado token. Commander card is Sylvar, Devourer of the Free. He partners with Trin, Champion of Freedom. Slitherwisp is our extended art rare. Foil rare is Cub Warden. Cavern Whisperer, Parcel Beast. Another Tri-Land. We got our Tricycle Land, the Ketria Triome. Another Baby Godzilla, this time not foil. And a foil Trumpeting Gnar. You guys wouldn't want to see the pile of garbage that I have next to me right now. It's kind of becoming hard to even put the garbage into the pile. It's gotten so big. Don't open cards without a garbage nearby to throw the wrappers into. We got the Parasitic Impetus as our commander card. Mythos of Nethroi. Foil Winota, Joiner of Forces. Some people like to refer to this card as Winota Rider. It's very easy to not say Winota and say Winona anyway. Fun card for standard. Well, you might not like it when there's an Agent of Treachery coming at you for free. Gem Razor. King Caesar is the Godzilla version. And a Glowstone Recluse. Another card that's a little bit bent. I don't know if you can really see that. Not as bad as the previous Triome that we got earlier. It's also just an uncommon, so I'm not as worried. But I'm a little bit sad about that Triome still. Crystalline Resonance is the commander card. We got the Ozolith as our extended art rare. Our foil, in this case mythic, Cheville, Bane of Monsters. A Lord Dracus, a Vulpikeet, and another Triome. This time it's the Jeskai one. Another Godzilla Primeval Champion. And a foil Cavern Whisperer. Alright, we got 1 pack left here. See if we can get like a foil full art extended Luris or something. I don't know. I'm sure everybody loves Luris too. He's definitely not broken in any format. Deflecting SWAT. So we did end up opening all 5 of the cards that you can play for free as long as you control a commander between the 2 boxes. Founder's Enclave is our extended art. Foil Mythos of Illuna is the foil rare. We got a Porky Parrot, a Cavern Whisperer, and another Triome. It's the Abzan one. Behind that we got Rodan, Titan of Winged Fury. We opened this in the previous box. Not foil, just like the last box. And the last card in the pack is Cloud Piercer. Hopefully everybody enjoyed the video. If you did, take a second to like the video, hit the subscribe button if you want to see more of our content. Hopefully everybody's doing okay in this this time with trying to make light of it here in the video, but obviously it's not something necessarily that we should laugh at, but at the same time, trying to make a little bit light of the situation. Hopefully everybody's doing all right out there and we can get back to Magic at some point here in the future. So thank you everybody for watching and have a good one.